the news that Edward Furlong will come back was given first by James Cameron at Comic-Con, and he says that Eddie Furlong is back. Now this caused some considerable excitement with people. It caused some excitement with fans as well, but it caused some confusion with fans who had read the leaks that suggested that John Connor would be killed in the first few minutes of the movie. Now the question lies with, what if he is indeed back, which we presume he has some involvement in it. What is his involvement? Most people are suspecting that it's just a facial addition or a CGI facial replacement, or his voice has somehow been used. What I want to talk about today, though, is when Arnold Schwarzenegger was brought back in Terminator Salvation as a CGI creation, as facial likeness and voice, not as voice, but as facial movements and facial features. That wasn't described as Arnold Schwarzenegger just being back. They explained that it was a CGI recreation and that he wouldn't be in the movie. With Edward Furlong, if he is indeed just a CGI creation, they haven't stipulated that. They are essentially, in my opinion, they're trying to bolster up some excitement by pretending that he's really back at John Connor. So if you search up, I think Terminator Salvation was 2009, 2010. Let me double check that. But when they announced that Arnold Schwarzenegger would be back to get some excitement for the movie, in fairness to McGee and Schwarzenegger and all the people back then, they didn't pretend that he was really going to be back there actually acting. Now you could say they omitted that because he was the governor, and they didn't want to make it seem like he wasn't taking his governor job seriously. But you feel, James Cameron saying that Edward Furlong is back, and if he's not actually back physically in a role, to me seems disingenuous and seems like it's kind of pulling the wool over people's eyes, trying to bolster up fake excitement. People say, oh well, that they could have added in late scenes, they could have done reshoots. At this stage, we know we're November 1st, it's nearly August 1st. Do people really think that they can add a scene in that quickly? I don't think so. Fan backlash possibly could cause it, but really not many people know about the John Connor thing unless you're following it, and I've read the leaks. So in my opinion, they're trying to pull a fast one. Cameron is trying to get fake excitement going, and that Edward Furlong isn't actually back. There was a Bam Margera interview where he says that Edward Furlong's filming Dark Fate at the moment. I'm not sure. I don't know. If Edward Furlong is killed as a child, at the start of Dark Fate, there's no reason for there to be an older John Connor anywhere in the movie. There simply is no reason, unless he didn't die. I mean, the question, I haven't read the leaks, maybe you can tell me, and the people that have read the leaks more, sorry, I have read the leaks but I haven't read them thoroughly. Was John Connor visibly seen being shot in the movie, or is it simply a kind of a shows the gun going off? Do we actually see him die? Do we see blood? Is it, if it isn't, they have a way to get out of this and possibly bring him back. Maybe Sarah Connor thought he was dead the whole time. But as I'd said, if Edward Furlong is killed as a child in the movie as John Connor, there was no reason to have his voice in the movie. Okay, maybe there is a reason to have his voice if they somehow make the voice sound a little bit younger, stuff like that. That is an involvement in the movie, but to me it's kind of a cop-out. They made it seem like he's really, really back on camera, which, going by the leaks, it doesn't look like he is. What do you think? Do you think this is all nonsense, and do you see the clear difference between Arnold Schwarzenegger's cameo in Salvation, they came clean and they told that he wasn't actually in the movie, compared to the Edward Furlong cameo. What do you think? Thank you.